Hello beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today we're talking about my favorite products of 2018. We're talking about the best products that came out this year that I have tried, and without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Real quick before we get started with today's video, I do want to give a special shout out to today's sponsor, which is Vipon. Vipon has great stuff for a cheap price, and they are available on the Android store and iOS. I'll leave both links down below. They sell discounted things from everything from 50 to 80% off, and they're having a great holiday sale right now. Great for holiday gifts and stocking stuffers alike. They're also doing a lucky draw where you can win up to $2,000. So I'll leave them linked down below, and go ahead and check them out if you want something good for cheap. Alright guys, before we get started, all makeup on this channel is cruelty-free, and so is everything I'm mentioning in today's video. Also, I want to point out, these are the things that I've tried. I'm sure there's a lot of other great makeup that came out that I haven't tried that came out this year, so if there's something you love that I haven't mentioned, be sure to leave a comment down below. Maybe I'll try it out. So let's go ahead and get started. I tried to do things that aren't necessarily my most used products of the year, but I think are on a league of their own as far as like really good quality this year. So let's get started. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start off the one biased thing because I don't know where it came out. And I'm a little bit biased by it because it's really been saving my skin this winter. Though not necessarily the entire year. But this is the Khaleesi Caffeine Nourishing Sheet Masks. I have a coupon code with them, but I don't get any money from it. I'll leave it on the screen for you if you want to buy from their website. But I bought a 5-pack of these for 10 bucks on eBay. So that's what I did. And these are so good. Like, they've saved my skin. Is like when it's been cold, and like when I ran out of these the first time I had like a 5-pack or something, I had to immediately buy some more. Like, the cheapest way possible was eBay. Got 5 for 10 bucks. Really good deal. And yeah, I'm gonna keep buying these because they're so good. They're so good. My skin gets so much moisture from it. And I'm not really that person who thinks sheet masks are the best thing in the world, but that one, I can feel the difference even 2 days after, like 3 days after. I can still feel like the effects of it on my skin not being as dry. I don't know if it'd work for oily skin, but for my dry skin, I'm in love, and I feel like this is my holy grail skincare like sheet mask. Now that we talked about my favorite thing that I'm just really excited to have back in my life this year, let's go ahead and move on to highlighters. So we have 2 highlighters we're going to talk about today. This is one I recently acquired, but I've been using it non-stop, and I feel bad about like every time I'm filming an Instagram video now, I want to use this one, but I don't want to use the same products in every video. So this is the Amrezy highlighter by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's really good. Like, I think what my favorite thing about this is that it's a gold that I can wear. It's not too dark on me, but then if you have a deeper complexion, it looks perfect on you too. Like, it fits every skin tone. It's just a beautiful universal highlight. I am wearing it today, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty on everyone, and I absolutely love it. Next up is the Pillow Talk highlighter by Ofra. My favorite highlighter of all time right now. Like, ice cold, stood strong as my favorite for about 2 years. But this has overtaken it because I love Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is such a beautiful pink. Like, it is the most blinding, beautiful, buttery, soft highlight. A little goes a long way. Like, I cannot praise to the heavens this highlighter enough, and I love it. Also, this was like my first ever Ofra highlight, and after that I've been getting a lot of Ofra highlighters and trying them out, and this one's really good. I also really like Glazed Donut, but it's not nearly as good as Glazed Donut, or it's not nearly as good as Pillow Talk. Alright, so let's move on to eyeshadow palettes, because I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering about those, because we know we love palettes over here. First one is the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Bright Lights palette. I honestly am not using this as much as I thought I was going to when I first bought it, but it's still a really good investment. I think it was like 25 bucks. The packaging sucks. Like, look at all those pixels. It's so pixely. But the product on the inside is really good quality. So this is the color scheme. I know a lot of you probably won't be into it, but a lot of you probably are into it. And you know I got it for this yellow right here. Really good palette. They're so soft. The mattes are very pigmented. And they don't stain your eyes, which is great. But, you know, the only thing I'm not crazy about are the glitters. But that's a personal opinion. But the mattes blend out so well, and they're very pigmented, that it's definitely worth the $25. And I like supporting indie brands. Another palette that I'm going to talk about briefly, because for some reason, the Gingerbread Spice palette by Too Faced, which I adore, it is currently Christmas time. People are buying their Christmas gifts. We have snowflakes in the background. But this is not available right now. It is a Christmas-themed palette that they don't have on their website or any other website anymore. So I'm sorry, but if you see this or it pops up at like a TJ Maxx, because I don't know where it went, pick it up. It's amazing. Next up is the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I had to check and make sure this came out this year because I felt like it was a long time ago. But this is the Soft Glam palette. It's a freaking great palette. Super soft, super buttery. I do really believe like they advertise this as a like universal palette, great for wedding makeups and stuff, and I truly agree. It looked really basic and boring when it first came out, but once I got it for a discounted price, it's a great purchase. I do think it's worth the full price, but I'm just a little bit cheap. This is just a fantastic palette, and I would highly recommend it. Even if you're not sold on like the color scheme, go swatch these in store because they're very, very soft and really easy to work with. Like, my favorite thing about Anastasia shadows, at least the good ones, is that they blend each other out like without touching it. You can put it on your eye and it's already blended out. Like, it's really nice. Next up, we have another neutral palette, and this is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. I freaking love this palette. It's really good. Juvia's Place palettes. This is not my most used palette, but apparently the Zulu palette came out like late last year, so we didn't include that one. But Zulu is my most used. But runner-up, this one came out this year. It is the Warrior palette, and it's very good. I need to get Warrior too, because it's all mattes, and I love mattes. But here is the palette, and of course, let's do a swatchy swatch. Oh my god, let's do a swatchy swatch. Beautiful, affordable makeup right here. And lastly, the palette of the year. I'm pretty sure if there was like a palette of the year award, this one would get it. Is the Blood Sugar palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's so good. What does this mean? I love this palette. I think it's fantastic. I wish it was like in stock sometimes because no one ever gets a hold of it. It's a little hard to open, but the quality of these shadows are so good. Like, there was the Androgyny palette, which was and then this came out as the next palette, and he really stepped it up. These are such good quality shadows. And I really like it. Like, the only thing is, like, we get these weird imprints on the mirror from the shadows and stuff, which I'm not a fan of. But it's just a beautiful palette. It's very satisfying to look at. It's kind of big and bulky, but it's also like a statement palette. Just kind of wish these clasps weren't here, because storing things against it makes it weird. But the quality is so good. Is there one bad review on YouTube of this palette? Absolutely not, because that would be lying, my friends. Next up, we have two foundations, and for some reason or another, I just found that both of them are from the same company. So first one is the Colourpop foundation, the No Filter foundation. It's just really good. Everyone likes it. It's a really good foundation. It is what I'm wearing for my foundation today. It's more of a light coverage. My pump is currently broken. Like, when you open it up, it doesn't squirt out anymore. So it's not the most pristine, fancy foundation of all time, but it's really good coverage for the price. And then we have, which has more coverage, the foundation stick from Colourpop. This recently came out, and I've been using it more than the foundation from Colourpop for some reason, but they're both great affordable options. This is just like a really easy to use foundation stick, really easy to blend out. And then this is really good for like light coverage days, like today when you can see the redness of my face coming through. Alright, so we have one eyeliner here, and we have the NYX White Smoke. I think this goes for the whole faux white line of eyeliners. This one is the lavender one from NYX. Great eyeliner. I have it in my waterline today. It's kind of bright and does the job for a very cheap price. I got it from CVS, and they have like 3 other colors. They have like a light pink, a light blue, and like a mint. I have one mascara, and I have the mini one here. This is the Kush mascara by Milk Makeup. It's the only Milk Makeup product I've tried, but it's a really good quality thing. A lot of people say the sample size is a lot better quality than the full size one, so if you want to pick this up, I think it's like $10 for the little one, and this lasted me a good 4 or 5 months before I switched to mascaras. So we have 3 lipsticks here, and these are definitely not my most worn lipstick, but they are like quality that I really enjoy, and then like colors that I enjoy as well. So this first one is Jeffree Star Cosmetics Summer Collection. This is Cherry Wet. It is a beautiful blue-based red with more of a pink hue than just like a straight red. It's very lovely. Next up, we have the It's Ray Ray by BH Cosmetics, which is a great affordable, I think it's $8 liquid lipstick. It smells like candy. It's very sweet, delicious. The only thing I don't like about it is the brush, but I use a disposable brush so I can get really clean lines on my lips. But the color looks gorgeous on everyone. The formula is very comfortable and soft, and it's cheap, so I definitely recommend this lipstick. And it comes in stick form too if you don't like the liquid lipstick. And lastly, we're talking about these Suba Beauty Moisture Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These are so good. This is my favorite color. It is Imagination, which is like a purpley kind of muted color, which we know I love. And this is just a fantastic lipstick formula. They're so comfortable. They feel like a lip cream. I did a full review of all of their lipsticks from the first release of these, and I stand by everything I said in there. They're just, it's like magical lips. Like, it feels like a lip cream or a lip balm, but it's dry on your lips like a liquid lipstick, and it's just fantastic, and it's really good. I really like it. So next up, we have two more skin face things. So this is the Ofra Cools the Cucumber Primer. And Black Friday, I bought an extra one of this because I was scared I was running out. Like, this thing's used a lot. It gives my skin so much moisture because I have very dry skin. Like we talked about with the sheet mask, I have very dry skin. And any moisture I can get really helps, but this is just a good one. It smells light and fresh. I love the cucumber scent, and it's really easy to blend out on your skin. It doesn't feel sticky or tacky. And sometimes at the end of the day, I just use it as a moisturizer because it's just really good. Next up, we have a toner. This is the Pixi Beauty toners. They have a rose tonic, and then we have the glow tonic. The glow tonic is the one I've used the most so far. We're about, yeah, I have a little bit left. I have about a quarter left of it. This is just so good. They come in like huge bottles too if you want to go ahead and invest in that. But I suggest just getting like one of the small ones first, see if you like it. Really great, and you can get these at Target. So lastly, we have 3 brushes, and these are actually all from Sigma. I am a Sigma affiliate, so I'll leave my link down below, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. But about halfway through the year, I asked you guys, are expensive brushes worth it? And a lot of you guys said yes, so I tried it out, and I have to say, they are really good. Like, I would never pay like $100 for a brush set or anything, I don't think. But these are just really good on their own. Like, I've been slowly like ordering whenever they have free shipping days, because you get like the emails for them and stuff. Whenever they have free shipping days, I'll buy like 1 or 2 brushes here and there, just like start filling up with good brushes. This is my favorite blending brush. I have these in like the white bristles and in these black bristles. The white bristles are good for like neutral days, and then when I use really colorful stuff, I'll use these because it doesn't stain the black bristles. This is the E38 Diffused Crease Brush, but I use it as like a small blending brush because it is best for creases if you have large eyelids, but since I don't, it fits all over the crease really easily, and I love it very much. And then for highlighters, this is the F03 Cheek Highlighter Brush. I've been using it constantly, and it just does my highlight. And then this is my favorite brush of the year, which is the Curved Kabuki Brush F83 brush. It looks like this. It's a really weird shape. I didn't know what to do with it at first because it is such an odd shape. But honestly, since using this, I don't have like a weird bottom line of my jaw where a lot of product settles when I do contour. This just really diffuses it. I don't know if it's like the bump in the middle that's missing, but it helps diffuse all my contour out and makes it less, I guess, muddy on like the bottom half of my chin or the bottom half of my jaw. I don't know. Anyways, this is my favorite brush of the year, but all 3 of these are so good, and I have multiples of this one, and I might get a second one of these. I don't know. Alright guys, that is it for my year of products. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your favorite product of the year in the comment section down below. If I had to pick my absolute favorite thing, it's going to be Pillow Talk because I love Pillow Talk very dearly. Like, if anything, they can discontinue this, it would be out of stock immediately because I would buy every single one they had left. It's good. Anyways, you guys, let me know what your favorite product of the year is in the comment section down below. 2018, I know there's like 3 weeks left, but it's been a fantastic year, you guys. Like, I got my favorite tattoo in 2018. I'm getting another one in about 2 weeks. I'm very excited about it. I feel like a lot of the clothes that I wear now are men's clothes, which is a lot more comfortable, honestly. But I don't know. 2018, it's been a whirlwind. I don't know. I'm very happy with how it turned out, and I'm really hopeful for 2019. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow.